Reading about this 306W, and this is after the first of the month, so I finally got the check mailed out to pay for this. And I was reading, I saw that this has a special, I think it's 20613 needle. It's slightly shorter in the tip than the 15 by 1. And there's some reading, there's an industrial size, a DB by 1, I almost focus, DB by 1 that can be used. It has a shorter, basically point where the eye is down to the tip of the needle. I forget if that's called the scarf. It's shorter. This appears to be a 15 by 1. So, real quick, I'll note it also, the belt on this probably is going to need to be changed. It seems to be kind of funky. But with these machines, that special needle's an issue. I hear the Singer motors swap with a Japanese motor. They quiet up a little bit, but they're a louder machine. Some like them, some don't. But there's a conversion, so you can use the 15 by 1 needles. And what they do is they grind the bobbin case. It almost reads like there's another bobbin case that's sold that is already designed to fit in here. It's like a drop-in replacement. And I can't quite tell. I would say the needles hit that. It looks like it's had some... Geez, maybe it's been ground, though. Now I look at it. It kind of looks like maybe it's been ground. Well, the focus isn't going to be so good. Cooperating. Maybe it has been ground. I don't know, anybody out there knows? Comment down below. I'm going to post this and see. But it definitely looks like it's had some activity down there. It needs to be cleaned up a little bit. And I'll have to look into that a little more. What is the situation? But it looks like when I went through the range of motion, and this is on full width zigzag, I think this is the center. I think it's centered, not left or right. It's centered. So 5, yeah. So this goes down. Just kind of watching the feed dogs too. The feed dogs seem to not be causing a problem, but there might be like, I'm not eyeballing and I can't really see, but on the right side, it comes down. Doesn't appear to be close. Yeah, a little loose bobbin. Yeah, man, it was ground down. So that's the one issue, and then come up. Let's see, feed dog issues. This side. This is what I think going down. I kind of wonder. Looking here on the back side going down. So as long as there's not the travel going back, just going down, should be okay. We'll go down. Let's see. Well, that's close. It sure is close. It's getting the needle, though. So, and then feed dogs. So it's all good. Like, all, you know, other than that, the kind of tail line, if you get too thick as fabric, maybe. But otherwise, looks good on that side. So, assuming hopefully nothing's been changed with the timing, because that can be an issue. Hopefully the timing's all okay. I didn't really quite look and see where the hook is in relation. I haven't even studied how this design even works. I gotta look at it a little more. So it's the hook right over there. I guess those can be modified slightly too. So ground a little bit, I guess. So yeah, I can't really see behind, but sure does look like looks gonna be okay. We'll see. I'm gonna have to test out this stitches. This is kind of going long, but main thing, the potential to use a DB by 1. Not even modifying the bobbin case, it reads like. You just have to be careful with tweezers because the shank's round. It's not flat in the backside. The backside's flat, so you're gonna have to be really careful positioning the eye so you know you have that plane where I think this is front feed. I'm guessing if the flat side's in the back, then you're gonna feed the thread in through the front into the back. Feed to that flat side. Supposed to be using the shorter 206W13 needles, but with a bobbin case, or I guess with thicker materials, you want to use that needle. Bobbin case, once that's modified, doesn't really matter. You can use whatever. That motor swapped out to be a little quieter. I'm going to have to get a new belt. This is kind of cool because this would be a potential treadle machine too. It looks like the plane's okay to... Yeah, this could be a treadle machine too. So, can't think of anything else offhand. That's about it. I'm just going to kind of call it good. Want to document right quick. It looks like it's ready to go though with a 15 by 1 needle with that case. But I did read somewhere, and I'll get back to that. There's some kind of drop-in case on the market too, subsequent, that you don't even have to find the old case and modify it, grind it a little more to have a little more space to have the 15 by 1. I don't know what that one is. And I think that's about it. I left my cabinet up north, so I don't have the cabinet down here. I'll have to try to get that here one of these days. And I was going to wait on working on this, but I started reading up on it, and ooh, it's going to need some cleaning there. There's a little rust there too. But I started kind of playing around with zigzag machines, the Sears Kenmores. Working on those. I figured focus on the ones I paid for, I think, first, and then the worst condition, and that's kind of transitioned to, okay, that 1410 is the worst looking of the Sears Kenmore, but she's great. She stitches really good. Yeah, great, I'd say. Yeah, I spent money on this one too, and then, the 1813, I'm kind of like, I wanted to see what that one... Technically, I was going to pay for that one. No, that one was a free one. Excuse me, it was 1301 I was going to pay for, and they gave it to me for free. I think it's 35, and then she said, I'm glad it's going to a good home. You can just have it, so that was kind of cool. And it's a family heirloom, too, so I was going to, keep... At least her mother used it, so I figured I'd keep that, too, just in case. I figured I'll hold on to it for a little while in case if they ever did want it back for some reason. Other than that, I can't think of anything else. The white 77's kind of loose. And I do want to get to the bobbin cases on the whites, but I probably shouldn't keep rambling. I'm almost at 10 minutes. Let's just leave it at that and call it good. But I did identify the Chrysler's a different bobbin, obviously. These Kenmore rotaries are actually same as the white rotaries. The 959's the same. But when you get into these domestics and the white 77, they do have a different bobbin case, and they don't appear to be interchangeable. I don't see where they are. The bobbin is, but I don't see where the case is able to be interchangeable. Might be one of those modifiable type things you can do, but not going to really go there quite yet. I need to focus on presser bar. And then potential, sorry, that was a vibrating shuttle. I kind of want to look at the 20 by 1 needle spec'd vibrating shuttles. Might be able to just move that needle bar. It won't affect timing or anything from what I can think of, if it's able to move down on those. But I don't have one of those, so I'm not going to worry about it, but I'm kind of eyeing. I saw Franklin's. I think the Franklin's a white. So I think that'd be the same vibrating shuttle. Okay, I'm at 10 minutes. Take care, be safe, especially out there in the snowstorm. Till next time.